What if I told you that some mangoes are worth more than a luxury watch, while others are so rare that even lifelong fruit lovers have never seen one? Around the world, there are thousands of mango varieties, but only a handful have earned legendary status. Some are prized for their unbelievably rich flavor. Others are famous for their fascinating history, incredible sweetness, or price tags that can reach thousands of dollars for a single fruit. From the royal orchards of India to luxury greenhouses in Japan, and from the tropical forests of Borneo to the famous farms of Thailand, every one of these mangoes tells a completely different story. By the end of this video, you'll know which mango is considered the sweetest, which one is the most expensive, which survives only because dedicated farmers refuse to let it disappear, and which might completely change the way you think about this incredible fruit. Let's begin with one of the most celebrated mangoes on Earth. Number 1. Alphonso, India's legendary king of mangoes. If mangoes had royalty, Alphonso would wear the crown. For centuries, this famous variety has been celebrated across India as the ultimate mango, famous not just for its taste, but for the culture, tradition, and prestige surrounding it. Grown along India's Konkan coast, especially in Ratnagiri and Devgad, true Alphonso mangoes can legally carry their name only if they come from these specific regions. What makes Alphonso extraordinary isn't simply its sweetness, it's the perfect balance of everything people love about mangoes. Slice one open and you'll find intensely golden flesh that's almost completely free of fiber. Every bite feels silky smooth, melting in your mouth without the stringy texture found in many common varieties. The flavor is incredibly layered. First comes a rich tropical sweetness followed by delicate citrus-like acidity that prevents it from becoming overly sugary. Then comes its unforgettable floral aroma, which lingers long after you've finished eating. One reason Alphonso became so famous traces back hundreds of years. Portuguese settlers introduced advanced grafting techniques to Western India, allowing growers to consistently reproduce trees with exceptional fruit, instead of relying on unpredictable seedlings. Over generations, local farmers perfected what many now consider the world's benchmark mango. Its season is surprisingly short, usually only 6 to 8 weeks each year, which only increases demand. During harvest season, premium Alphonso mangoes are shipped by air to countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Middle East, where buyers willingly pay premium prices. But fresh fruit isn't the only reason people love Alphonso. Its rich flavor survives freezing and processing remarkably well, making it one of the favorite mangoes for gourmet desserts. Luxury pastry chefs use Alphonso pulp in sorbets, mousses, cheesecakes, ice cream, and elegant fruit tarts because few other mangoes retain such an intense aroma after processing. In India, it's also transformed into amras, a thick mango puree enjoyed with puri or chapati during mango season. For many families, it's not just dessert, it's an annual tradition that marks the arrival of summer itself. When people around the world argue about the greatest mango ever grown, Alphonso almost always starts the conversation. Number 2. Nam Doc Mai, Thailand's flower nectar mango. Some mangoes impress you with sweetness. Nam Doc Mai wins people over with elegance. Its name roughly translates to flower nectar, and after one bite, it's easy to understand why. Rather than overwhelming your taste buds with intense sugar, this legendary Thai mango delivers a delicate floral fragrance that feels almost perfume-like, making it one of the most refined mangoes in the world. For centuries, farmers in Thailand's fertile Central Plains carefully selected the best trees generation after generation, gradually creating a mango that many locals now consider the perfect balance of beauty, texture, and flavor. Its appearance is instantly recognizable. Unlike the rounder mangoes most people know, Nam Doc Mai has a long, slender body that gently curves toward a pointed tip, almost like a drop of golden honey. As it ripens, the skin changes from pale green to soft yellow, sometimes keeping a hint of green depending on the weather and growing conditions. But the real magic begins once it's sliced open. The flesh is almost completely fiberless, unbelievably smooth, and so soft that it seems to dissolve on your tongue. Instead of the bold, tropical punch found in many commercial varieties, Nam Doc Mai offers layers of floral sweetness, light honey notes, and just enough acidity to keep every bite refreshing rather than heavy. Because of this elegant flavor profile, chefs across Asia often consider it one of the finest mangoes for eating fresh. No discussion of Thai cuisine would be complete without mentioning mango sticky rice. This world-famous dessert combines slices of perfectly ripe Nam Doc Mai with warm, sticky rice soaked in rich coconut cream. The creamy rice enhances the mango's natural sweetness, while the coconut adds a luxurious richness that has made the dish one of Thailand's most recognizable culinary icons. But surprisingly, Thai locals don't always wait for the fruit to ripen. When still green, Nam Doc Mai has a firm, crisp texture and a pleasantly sour bite. Street vendors throughout Bangkok slice the unripe fruit into thin strips and serve it with a simple mixture of fish sauce, sugar, and dried chili. The combination of sweet, salty, spicy, and sour flavors creates a snack that's as addictive to locals as potato chips are in many Western countries. Its popularity has spread far beyond Thailand. Today, Nam Doc Mai is successfully cultivated in Vietnam, Myanmar, the Philippines, Australia, and even parts of Florida. While growers have managed to reproduce its beautiful appearance in many regions, mango enthusiasts still insist that the finest examples come from Thailand's traditional orchards, where generations of experience continue to produce fruit with unmatched aroma and texture. For anyone tasting premium mangoes for the first time, Nam Doc Mai is often the variety that proves sweetness isn't everything. Sometimes elegance is what makes a fruit unforgettable. Number 3. Egg of the Sun, Japan's $2,000 luxury mango. Imagine walking into a luxury department store and seeing a single mango locked inside an elegant presentation box, with a price tag higher than a brand new laptop. Welcome to the world of Taiyo no Tamago, or Egg of the Sun, one of the most exclusive fruits ever grown. While many people think it's a separate mango variety, it's actually a premium, carefully cultivated version of the Irwin mango that's produced under extraordinarily strict standards in Japan. Its story begins in Miyazaki Prefecture, where growers have transformed mango farming into an art form. Unlike ordinary orchards, these mangoes are raised inside climate-controlled greenhouses. Every flower is carefully hand-pollinated, allowing farmers to control the quality of each developing fruit from the very beginning. As the mango grows, something remarkable happens. Instead of hanging naturally until harvest, each fruit is supported by its own protective net. The mango never touches the ground or rough branches. When fully ripe, it gently drops into the waiting net, ensuring its flawless skin remains untouched. But appearance alone isn't enough. Before earning the famous Egg of the Sun label, every mango must pass an incredibly demanding inspection. It must weigh at least 350 grams, contain more than 15 degrees Brix of natural sugar, and display a perfectly uniform crimson red skin without noticeable blemishes. Only the finest fruit qualifies. Those that pass become some of Japan's most prestigious luxury gifts, beautifully packaged in silk-lined boxes and presented during important business meetings, weddings, anniversaries, and family celebrations. In Japan, giving exceptional fruit is a symbol of respect, gratitude, and social status. The price reflects that prestige. During the first harvest of the season, the very best Taiyo no Tamago mangoes are sold at ceremonial auctions where collectors and luxury retailers compete for the first fruits. In some years, a single mango has sold for more than 300,000 yen, over $2,000 US. Fortunately, most buyers don't need to spend that much. Regular certified Taiyo no Tamago mangoes, yangos, still command premium prices, but they remain highly sought after because of their extraordinary eating experience. Slice one open and you'll immediately notice the difference. The flesh is brilliantly orange, unbelievably juicy, and so soft it almost melts before you finish chewing. Its sweetness is exceptionally rich, yet many tasters also notice subtle hints of pineapple, coconut, and tropical flowers, creating a flavor that's both luxurious and surprisingly complex. For many people, this isn't simply the best mango they've ever eaten. It's the fruit that completely changes their understanding of what a mango can be. Number 4. Bambangan, the wild mango that tastes nothing like a mango. Most mangoes are judged by one thing: how sweet they are. Bambangan throws that rule out completely. Growing deep within the rainforests of Borneo, especially in Sabah, Malaysia, and neighboring Brunei, this unusual fruit surprises almost everyone who tries it for the first time. At a glance, you might not even realize it's a mango. With its thick, rough brown skin and massive size, sometimes weighing over 4 pounds, it looks more like a strange tropical coconut than a member of the mango family. Cutting it open only makes the mystery deeper. Instead of the silky sweetness people expect, Bambangan releases an intense aroma that's bold, earthy, and completely different from ordinary mangoes. Some describe it as herbal, others compare it to fermented vegetables or even French onion soup. And surprisingly, those unusual descriptions aren't considered insults. They're exactly what fans love about it. The flesh is yellow to orange, slightly fibrous, and delivers a sharp combination of tanginess and savory richness. Rather than tasting like dessert, Bambangan feels more like an ingredient you'd expect in a gourmet meal. Because of that, local communities rarely eat it the way most people eat mangoes. Instead, they transform it into one of Borneo's most distinctive traditional foods. The thick skin is removed, and the flesh is sliced into thin strips before being mixed with salt, fresh chilies, and delicate shavings scraped directly from the large white seed hidden inside. The seed contributes a slightly bitter, nutty flavor that gives the mixture even more complexity. Everything is then left to ferment for several days. The result is a bold, spicy, tangy condiment that accompanies grilled fish, rice dishes, and traditional meals throughout Sabah. For many local families, it's a seasonal favorite that has been passed down through generations. But Bambangan faces a growing challenge. Unlike commercial mango plantations, these enormous trees grow slowly and are found mostly in natural forests or small traditional farms. As rainforests continue to disappear, wild Bambangan populations have declined significantly, prompting conservation efforts to preserve both the trees and the culinary traditions surrounding them. Today, farmers and researchers are working to cultivate more Bambangan before this remarkable fruit becomes increasingly difficult to find. Its unusual flavor may never appeal to everyone. But for adventurous food lovers, Bambangan proves that the mango family is far more diverse than most people could ever imagine. Number 5. Maha Chanok, the elegant mango with more fruit than seed. Imagine slicing into a mango and realizing that almost every inch is edible. That's one of the reasons Maha Chanok has become one of Thailand's most admired premium mangoes. Unlike ancient varieties that evolved naturally over centuries, Maha Chanok is a modern success story. It was developed through Thailand's agricultural research program by crossing the famous Doc Mai with the American Palmer mango. The goal was simple but ambitious: combine Thailand's incredible flavor with the durability needed for commercial farming and export. The result exceeded expectations. At first glance, Maha Chanok is one of the most beautiful mangoes you'll ever see. Its long, graceful shape resembles a banana, which is why people in parts of India and Bangladesh even refer to it as the banana mango. As it ripens, the skin becomes a stunning blend of golden yellow, soft orange, and rosy pink, often displaying several colors at once. It looks less like an ordinary piece of fruit and more like something arranged for a luxury hotel buffet. Inside is where the real surprise begins. The flesh is a deep golden yellow, firm yet incredibly juicy, with almost no fiber. Every bite delivers a smooth, clean texture that feels luxurious from start to finish. Its flavor is equally impressive. The sweetness is rich and natural, but it's supported by bright tropical notes that remind many people of peach, melon, and ripe pineapple. Instead of tasting one-dimensional, the flavors unfold gradually, making each bite slightly different from the last. But perhaps its greatest advantage is something most people never notice until they cut it open. The seed is remarkably small and flat. Compared to many other mango varieties, that means a much higher flesh-to-seed ratio. In other words, you're getting far more edible fruit than you'd expect from a mango of its size. One reason chefs and fruit lovers value it so highly. Its attractive appearance also makes it a favorite in fine dining. Luxury hotels and upscale restaurants frequently feature Maha Chanok on breakfast buffets and fruit platters because its elegant slices maintain their shape beautifully while adding vibrant color to the presentation. Even before it ripens, the fruit has an important place in Thai cuisine. Green Maha Chanok is often shredded into som tam, Thailand's famous spicy salad. Its crisp texture and refreshing tartness hold up perfectly against the powerful combination of lime juice, fish sauce, palm sugar, and fresh chilies, creating a balance of flavors that has made the dish famous around the world. Today, many Thai consumers are willing to pay more for a premium Maha Chanok than even the already famous Doc Mai. That's a remarkable achievement for a variety that's only been around for a few decades. and proof that sometimes modern innovation can stand proudly alongside centuries of tradition. Number 6. Kesar, India's saffron mango. Not every legendary Indian mango lives in the shadow of Alphonso. For millions of mango lovers, Kesar is the true hidden gem, a variety so rich in color and flavor that its very name means saffron, the world's most valuable spice. One look at its brilliant orange flesh is enough to understand why it earned that title. Kesar originated in the western Indian state of Gujarat, where the dry climate and mineral-rich soils of the Gira region create ideal growing conditions. Local farmers believe this unique environment gives the fruit a character that simply can't be replicated elsewhere. In fact, authentic Gir Kesar mangoes are protected by a geographical indication designation, meaning only fruit grown in this specific region can officially carry the prestigious name. From the outside, Kesar is modest. It's medium-sized with a smooth golden yellow skin that often develops a soft orange blush as it ripens. Unlike flashy red or purple mangoes, it doesn't immediately demand attention. But once you slice it open, everything changes. The flesh glows with an intense deep orange color that almost looks painted. It's smooth, creamy, and nearly free of fiber, making every bite rich without becoming heavy. Then comes the flavor. Kesar is exceptionally sweet, but its sweetness feels warm rather than sugary. Many people notice subtle earthy notes beneath the fruitiness, giving it remarkable depth and complexity. Instead of delivering a quick burst of sugar, Kesar leaves behind a lingering richness that keeps you reaching for another slice. That unique flavor has made it one of India's favorite dessert mangoes. Families blend it into thick mango shakes, fold it into homemade ice cream, stir it into yogurt, or simply enjoy it chilled on hot summer afternoons. Because its vibrant color remains even after processing, Kesar is also widely used in premium mango pulp, jams, pastries, and traditional Indian sweets. Outside India, demand continues to grow. Large shipments of Gir Kesar are exported every year, especially to countries with large Indian communities such as the United States and the United Kingdom. For many families living abroad, the arrival of Kesar each summer is a reminder of home, bringing back memories of childhood and seasonal celebrations. Although Alphonso often receives the international spotlight, many experienced mango enthusiasts quietly argue that Kesar offers something even more satisfying. Not because it's sweeter, but because its extraordinary balance of creamy texture, rich aroma, and saffron-colored flesh creates a mango that's both comforting and unforgettable. Number 7. Casturi Black, the black mango that vanished from the wild. A mango with black skin sounds almost impossible. But deep in the tropical forests of Borneo, one extraordinary variety proved that nature can still surprise us. Meet Casturi Black, one of the rarest mangoes on Earth. As it ripens, its skin transforms into an incredibly dark purple, often appearing almost jet black from a distance. Hanging from a tree, it looks more like a giant plum than a mango, making it one of the most visually striking fruits ever cultivated. Its beauty, however, hides a tragic story. Unlike most famous mango varieties that continue to thrive in commercial orchards, Casturi Black has become extinct in the wild. Decades of deforestation across Kalimantan, the Indonesian portion of Borneo, destroyed much of its natural habitat before scientists fully understood how valuable this unique fruit truly was. Today, the only surviving trees exist because local villagers, small family farms, and a handful of dedicated nurseries refuse to let the variety disappear forever. They're keeping an entire piece of agricultural history alive. Fortunately, the fruit itself is just as remarkable as its story. Despite the nearly black exterior, cutting into a Casturi Black reveals vibrant orange-yellow flesh that's juicy, fragrant, and bursting with tropical character. Its aroma is unlike almost any other mango. Instead of simple sweetness, you'll notice layers of ripe mango, tropical flowers, resin, wild berries, and even hints of passion fruit. Some fruit collectors describe it as one of the most complex fragrances found in any mango variety. The flavor follows the same pattern. It's naturally sweet but balanced by lively acidity that keeps every bite refreshing. Rather than delivering overwhelming sugar, Casturi Black offers a more sophisticated taste with tropical brightness and subtle tartness that lingers pleasantly on the palate. Another surprise is its size. Unlike many premium mangoes that grow exceptionally large, Casturi Black is relatively small, typically only 5 to 6 centimeters long. That makes it easy to eat fresh by hand, which is exactly how many local families have enjoyed it for generations. Unfortunately, its rarity has prevented it from becoming a global success. The trees produce limited quantities, and the fruit's unusual flavor profile doesn't always match what international supermarkets expect from commercial mangoes. As a result, Casturi Black remains largely unknown outside Indonesia and Malaysia. If you're lucky, you might occasionally find it at specialty fruit markets in cities like Jakarta or Kuala Lumpur. Even more commonly, enthusiasts trade its seeds among collectors who dream of preserving one of the world's rarest mangoes. Today, Casturi Black represents something much larger than a delicious fruit. It serves as a reminder that when forests disappear, we don't just lose trees, we risk losing unique flavors, traditions, and genetic treasures that may never exist again. For many fruit enthusiasts, tasting Casturi Black isn't simply about trying another mango. It's about experiencing a piece of nature that almost vanished forever. Number 8. Doc Mai Si Mum, Thailand's rare purple mango. At first glance, you might think someone painted this mango by hand. With its stunning purple-pink skin fading into shades of gold, Doc Mai Si Mum is one of the most beautiful mangoes ever grown. It's often called the purple Doc Mai, and while it shares the same family as Thailand's famous Doc Mai, its striking appearance has turned it into one of the country's most sought-after premium gift fruits. Its story began through careful selection rather than genetic engineering. Thai growers noticed that certain Doc Mai trees consistently produced fruit with an attractive purple blush when exposed to abundant sunshine. Over many years, these exceptional trees were selected and propagated until the colorful trait became stable, giving birth to the variety now known as Doc Mai Si Mum. The color isn't just a marketing trick. When displayed in luxury fruit shops, the deep pink and purple tones immediately catch the eye, making the fruit stand out among ordinary yellow mangoes. It's become especially popular during festivals and special occasions where beautifully arranged fruit baskets are often exchanged as gifts to express respect, gratitude, and good wishes. But does the purple skin mean the fruit tastes different? Not dramatically. Slice it open and you'll find the same pale golden flesh that made the original Doc Mai famous. It's smooth, nearly fiber-free, and melts effortlessly in your mouth. The flavor remains wonderfully elegant. Sweet honey notes are accompanied by delicate floral aromas and just enough freshness to keep each bite balanced. However, many experienced growers believe Si Mum develops an even stronger fragrance than the traditional yellow variety. Whether that's caused by genetics or simply the growing conditions that also create its vivid color remains a topic of friendly debate among mango enthusiasts. Regardless of the explanation, one thing is certain: the aroma is unforgettable. As soon as the fruit reaches peak ripeness, its sweet perfume fills the room, making it instantly recognizable before you even take the first bite. Its beauty has also made it a favorite of photographers and luxury hotels. During Thailand's mango season, images of Doc Mai Si Mum frequently appear across social media, restaurant menus, and high-end advertising campaigns. The contrast between the vibrant purple skin and soft yellow flesh creates an elegant presentation that few other fruits can match. Interest in the variety has spread well beyond Thailand. Growers in Queensland, Australia, and South Florida have successfully cultivated Doc Mai Si Mum, but producing that signature purple blush isn't easy. Farmers must carefully manage sunlight exposure, temperature, and harvest timing, since even small environmental differences can affect how much color develops on the skin. That's why the finest examples are still widely considered to come from Thailand, where generations of expertise continue to produce fruit that's as visually stunning as it is delicious. For collectors and mango lovers alike, Doc Mai Si Mum proves that sometimes the first bite begins long before you taste the fruit, because beauty alone can make you fall in love with it. Number 9. Ataulfo, Mexico's honey mango. Some mangoes are famous for their size. Others are famous for their price. But Ataulfo became a global favorite because it delivers almost everything people want in a mango: intense sweetness, incredibly smooth flesh, and almost no waste. Often sold as the honey mango or champagne mango, Ataulfo originated in the Mexican state of Chiapas. It was first developed by local grower Ataulfo Morales Gordillo, whose exceptional tree eventually gave the variety its name. Decades later, it would become one of Mexico's most important agricultural exports. Unlike the large red mangoes commonly found in supermarkets, Ataulfo has a very different appearance. It's small, slightly curved like a kidney bean, and ripens into a bright golden yellow color. As it reaches peak ripeness, the skin often begins to wrinkle near the tip. Most people assume those wrinkles mean the fruit is old. In reality, experienced buyers look for them. They're often one of the best signs that the mango has reached its sweetest, creamiest stage. Cut it open, and it's easy to understand why Ataulfo has earned such a loyal following. The flesh is a rich golden yellow with virtually no fiber. Instead of pulling apart into strings, it has a silky, custard-like consistency that almost feels like eating mango pudding. The flavor is equally memorable. Ataulfo is exceptionally sweet, but its sweetness is soft and buttery rather than overpowering. Unlike some larger commercial mangoes, it contains very little tartness, allowing its rich, tropical flavor to shine from the very first bite. Another reason people love it is efficiency. The seed inside is remarkably thin and flat, meaning an unusually large percentage of the fruit is edible. For smoothies, desserts, and fresh fruit platters, there's very little waste. One reason chefs and home cooks reach for Ataulfo whenever it's in season. In Mexico, the mango is enjoyed in countless ways. Many people simply eat it fresh, while others blend it into refreshing agua fresca, a chilled fruit drink that's perfect for hot summer days. Street vendors often slice ripe Ataulfo mangoes and sprinkle them with chili powder, lime juice, and a pinch of salt, creating the irresistible sweet, spicy, salty, and tangy combination that's become a classic Mexican snack. Its popularity has expanded far beyond its homeland. Every spring, supermarkets across the United States fill their produce sections with bright yellow Ataulfo mangoes. Their dependable sweetness, creamy texture, and excellent shelf life have made them one of the best-selling premium mangoes in North America. Unlike many luxury varieties that require delicate handling, Ataulfo trees are also relatively hardy. They resist many common pests and diseases and tolerate transportation well, making them easier to grow and export without sacrificing quality. Today, millions of people discover premium mangoes through Ataulfo. It may not be the rarest mango in the world. It may not be the most expensive. But for countless mango lovers, it's the variety that proves perfection doesn't always have to come with a luxury price tag. Number 10. Pink Elephant, Vietnam's giant mango that turns heads everywhere. Some mangoes are famous because they're expensive. Others are famous because they're incredibly sweet. But Pink Elephant becomes unforgettable the moment you see it. Discovered in Vietnam's fertile Mekong Delta, this remarkable variety is one of the largest mangoes you'll ever encounter. While most supermarket mangoes comfortably fit in one hand, a fully grown pink elephant can weigh nearly 2 pounds, making it almost twice the size of many common commercial varieties. Its size isn't the only thing that grabs attention. As the fruit matures, its skin develops a beautiful pink blush that stands out among the usual shades of green, yellow, and red seen in most mango varieties. The unusual color, combined with its enormous size, explains exactly how it earned its memorable name. You might expect such a massive fruit to have a huge seed. Surprisingly, it doesn't. Inside, the seed remains relatively thin and compact, allowing an impressive amount of edible flesh. Slice into a pink elephant, and you're greeted with a rich golden yellow interior that's smooth, creamy, and almost completely free of fibers. The texture is often compared to soft custard. Every bite feels silky and buttery, without the stringy fibers that can make ordinary mangoes difficult to enjoy. Its flavor is equally impressive. The sweetness is rich and satisfying, but it's balanced by a refreshing citrus-like acidity that prevents the fruit from becoming overly sugary. Some mango enthusiasts even detect delicate hints of melon and pineapple, giving the fruit an extra layer of tropical complexity. Because the fruit bruises easily and ripens quickly, transporting it isn't simple. To preserve its exceptional quality, premium pink elephant mangoes are often shipped by air rather than sea freight. That extra care significantly increases the price, turning the fruit into a luxury item in markets across North America and the Middle East. In Vietnam, however, the experience is completely different. During mango season, families often buy a single pink elephant and share it together. Thanks to its enormous size, one fruit can easily provide enough slices for several people, making it a popular centerpiece during family gatherings and summer meals. Its striking appearance has also attracted the attention of professional chefs. High-end restaurants increasingly feature pink elephant mangoes in elegant desserts, colorful fruit platters, and modern pastries where the vibrant flesh and naturally rich flavor become the stars of the presentation. Although it remains relatively rare outside Southeast Asia, demand continues to grow each year as more fruit lovers discover this extraordinary Vietnamese variety. Pink elephant proves that sometimes bigger really can be better, not because of its size alone, but because it delivers beauty, flavor, and generosity in every single slice. Number 11, Wani, the white mango that smells like durian. Most mangoes are easy to recognize. Golden flesh, sweet aroma, bright tropical flavor. But Wani breaks every expectation. Known as the white mango, this rare variety grows mainly on the Indonesian island of Bali and in parts of Borneo. Even before you taste it, Wani makes one thing clear: this is no ordinary mango. From the outside, it doesn't look particularly impressive. Its skin stays greenish-brown, often covered with darker patches that make it appear almost unripe. Many first-time visitors would probably walk right past it at a fruit market without realizing they're looking at one of Southeast Asia's most unusual tropical fruits. Then you cut it open. Instead of the familiar yellow or orange flesh found in almost every other mango, Wani reveals an almost pure white interior. It's a sight that surprises even experienced fruit collectors. The texture is incredibly soft and smooth, with almost no fibers. It blends effortlessly into juices, sauces, and desserts, giving it a creamy consistency that locals have enjoyed for generations. But the biggest surprise isn't its appearance, it's the smell. Long before the fruit is fully opened, Wani releases a powerful aroma that many people immediately compare to durian. The scent is bold, rich, and impossible to ignore. For newcomers, it can be shocking. For locals, it's the unmistakable signal that Wani season has arrived. Fortunately, the flavor is much gentler than its aroma suggests. Instead of tasting heavy or overpowering, Wani offers a refreshing balance of sweetness and light acidity. The tropical flavors are delicate and clean, making it one of the most refreshing mangoes to eat on a hot day. In Bali, Wani is much more than a snack. The fruit is commonly blended into a thick, creamy juice that's sold by local vendors throughout the season. It's also mixed into traditional sambals and spicy sauces served alongside grilled freshwater fish, adding natural sweetness that balances the heat of the chilies. Across neighboring Brunei, Wani plays another important culinary role. It's used to prepare a traditional sauce known as kuka, which accompanies ambuyat, one of the country's best-known national dishes. Its gentle acidity helps brighten flavors while adding a unique tropical character. The trees themselves are just as remarkable as the fruit. Wani trees can grow over 45 meters tall, towering above surrounding vegetation and producing enormous harvests each year. In many Balinese villages, these ancient trees are considered symbols of harmony, prosperity, and the close relationship between people and nature. Interestingly, there's one important warning. Like several members of the mango family, the sap from the tree and unripe fruit can irritate the skin, much like poison ivy. Once the fruit has fully ripened, however, it's perfectly safe to handle and enjoy. For travelers lucky enough to visit Bali during harvest season, tasting Wani is often one of the most memorable food experiences of the trip. Not because it tastes like any other mango, but because it proves that even within one fruit family, nature can create something completely unexpected. Number 12, Miracle Mango, Choconan, the mango tree that harvests twice a year. For most mango farmers, harvest season comes only once. Miss it and you wait another entire year. But one remarkable variety completely breaks that rule. Known as the Miracle Mango or Choconan, this extraordinary tree has earned its nickname because it can produce 2 full harvests every year. One during the traditional summer season and another several months later during winter under favorable growing conditions. For both commercial growers and home gardeners, that feels almost like getting twice the reward from a single tree. That unusual ability has made Choconan one of the most practical mango varieties in Southeast Asia. Instead of relying on one short harvest window, farmers can enjoy a longer production season, helping stabilize income while giving consumers fresh mangoes when many other varieties have already disappeared from the market. The tree itself offers another advantage. Unlike giant mango trees that demand large orchards, Choconan remains relatively compact. It fits comfortably into small gardens and can even thrive in large containers, making it an excellent choice for people who want to grow tropical fruit at home. Of course, productivity means little if the fruit isn't delicious. Fortunately, Choconan delivers on both fronts. Slice into a ripe miracle mango, and you'll discover bright yellow flesh that's smooth, juicy, and almost completely free of fiber. Every bite is soft and satisfying, with none of the stringy texture that often disappoints mango lovers. Its flavor lives up to its impressive reputation. The sweetness is rich, concentrated, and remarkably consistent. Unlike some mangoes that vary from tree to tree, Choconan is known for producing reliable fruit with very little tartness, making it especially popular among people who enjoy naturally sweet tropical fruit. Growing the tree is surprisingly straightforward. It adapts well to different soil types, loves full sunshine, and establishes itself quickly with regular watering during the fruiting season. Once mature, it becomes relatively tolerant of dry conditions, making it easier to maintain than many premium mango varieties. Because of its dependable harvests, Choconan has become a favorite for both commercial orchards and backyard gardeners. Fresh fruit is enjoyed straight from the tree, blended into smoothies, added to fruit salads, or transformed into refreshing desserts. No matter how it's served, its consistently sweet flavor makes it one of the most versatile mangoes in this countdown. For anyone dreaming of planting a mango tree at home, Choconan is often considered one of the smartest choices. After all, if one mango season makes people happy, 2 harvests every year feel almost like a miracle. Number 13, Irwin, the American mango that became Japan's most famous luxury fruit. Some mangoes become famous because of where they're grown. Irwin became famous because it conquered the world. Ironically, the mango now associated with Japan's most luxurious fruit didn't originate in Japan at all. Its story began in Miami, Florida, where an accidental cross-pollination changed mango history forever. Back in 1939, a grower named F.D. Irwin noticed an unusual seedling that had sprouted from a Lipton's mango tree after being naturally pollinated by a nearby Hayden mango. At first, nobody expected anything extraordinary. Then the tree finally produced fruit. The mango immediately stood out with its brilliant red skin, attractive appearance, pleasant sweetness, and stronger resistance to common diseases than many existing varieties. By 1949, it had officially received the name Irwin, and nurseries across Florida quickly began propagating it for commercial growers and home gardeners alike. Its appearance made it an instant favorite. As the fruit ripens under bright sunshine, the skin develops a vibrant crimson-red color that can cover nearly the entire surface, making it one of the most eye-catching mangoes in any orchard. Inside, the flesh is soft and juicy with a rich orange-yellow color. Unlike completely fiber-free varieties such as Alphonso or Ataulfo, Irwin contains a small amount of fiber, but not enough to distract from its smooth eating experience. Its flavor is pleasantly sweet with a mild tropical aroma and just enough acidity to keep every bite refreshing. While many Florida growers consider Irwin an excellent backyard mango, its biggest success came thousands of miles away. During the 1960s, the variety was introduced to Taiwan, where farmers quickly discovered that it adapted extremely well to the local climate. Production expanded rapidly, helping establish one of Asia's most successful modern mango industries. But its greatest transformation was still ahead. In the 1970s, Japanese growers imported Irwin and began experimenting with greenhouse cultivation unlike anything the fruit had experienced before. Every stage of production became more precise. Temperature, humidity, sunlight, irrigation, and pollination were carefully controlled. Farmers even suspended each developing mango in protective nets so the fruit could ripen naturally before gently dropping into its own cradle without suffering a single scratch. The result was extraordinary. The same Irwin mango that had once grown in Florida orchards evolved into the legendary Taiyo no Tamago, or egg of the sun, one of the world's most valuable luxury fruits, with exceptional specimens selling for thousands of dollars at prestigious auctions. Very few fruits have undergone such an incredible transformation, from an accidental seedling in a Florida backyard to a symbol of luxury, craftsmanship, and perfection in Japan. Irwin proves that sometimes greatness isn't determined by where something begins. It's determined by how far people are willing to perfect it. Number 14, Brunei King, the royal mango that few people outside Brunei have ever tasted. When people talk about the world's greatest mangoes, names like Alphonso, Ataulfo, and Carabao usually dominate the conversation. But hidden inside the tiny nation of Brunei grows a remarkable variety that many mango experts believe deserves a place among the very best. It's known simply as Brunei King. For centuries, mango cultivation has been part of Brunei's agricultural heritage. In the warm, humid districts of Temburong and Tutong, local farmers carefully selected the finest trees generation after generation, eventually producing a premium cultivar that became a source of national pride. Outside Brunei, however, very few people have ever had the opportunity to taste it. The fruit immediately stands out because of its impressive size. Brunei King grows into a large, plump oval shape with thick, healthy skin that gradually changes from green to golden yellow before developing a soft orange blush as it reaches perfect ripeness. Inside lies an equally impressive reward. The flesh is a rich, deep orange, incredibly juicy and pleasantly smooth. While it contains slightly more fiber than ultra-smooth varieties like Alphonso, the texture remains tender and satisfying, making it ideal for eating fresh. Its flavor is what truly sets it apart. Instead of relying on overwhelming sweetness alone, Brunei King delivers remarkable balance. Rich tropical sugars are supported by gentle floral aromas and refreshing acidity, creating a mango that's bold without becoming overpowering. Every bite feels full-bodied and complex. Unlike many commercial varieties bred mainly for transportation, Brunei King was developed with flavor as the priority, and that dedication becomes obvious from the very first slice. Within Brunei, the fruit carries special cultural significance. It's commonly exchanged as a gift during important celebrations, served at festivals, and proudly offered to honored guests. For many local families, presenting Brunei King represents hospitality, generosity, and respect. Because Brunei exports relatively little agricultural produce compared with its larger neighbors, this exceptional mango remains something of a hidden treasure. That rarity only increases its appeal. Collectors and tropical fruit enthusiasts often search for Brunei King trees, hoping to grow one themselves, while visitors fortunate enough to taste the fruit often describe it as one of Southeast Asia's best-kept culinary secrets. The tree itself reflects the tropical environment where it evolved. It thrives in warm, humid conditions, grows vigorously, and requires plenty of space to reach its full potential. Harvest usually arrives between June and August, when the enormous fruits become the highlight of local orchards. Unlike internationally famous mangoes that can be found in supermarkets around the world, Brunei King remains a rare experience, and perhaps that's exactly what makes it so special. Sometimes the greatest treasures aren't the easiest to find. They're the ones carefully preserved by the people who value them most. Number 15, Langra, the green mango that never looks ripe. Most people judge a mango by its color. Bright yellow, ready to eat. Still green, probably not ripe yet. But Langra completely shatters that assumption. Even when it's perfectly ripe and bursting with flavor, Langra stubbornly stays green, confusing first-time buyers and fooling anyone who judges fruit by its appearance. Yet behind that green skin lies one of India's most treasured mangoes. Its story dates back more than 250 years. According to popular legend, the variety was first cultivated by a disabled farmer in the holy city of Varanasi. Because the farmer walked with a limp, locals referred to him as Langra, meaning the lame one. Over time, people began asking for the Langra mango, and eventually the unusual nickname became the official name of the variety itself. Whether every detail of the story is true or not, one thing is certain. Langra has become one of northern India's most beloved mangoes. Unlike many premium mangoes that change to shades of yellow, orange, or red, Langra remains a vivid green even at peak ripeness. At most, it may develop a faint yellow tint, but never enough to reveal what's happening inside. Cut it open, however, and the surprise is immediate. The flesh is a soft, pale yellow, incredibly juicy, and almost completely free of fiber. Every slice feels smooth and refreshing, making it easy to understand why generations of mango lovers have remained loyal to this variety. Its flavor is wonderfully balanced. Rather than overwhelming sweetness, Langra delivers a lively combination of natural sugars and bright, citrus-like acidity. The gentle tang keeps every bite fresh, while delicate floral and pine-like aromas give the fruit an unmistakable personality. Many people describe it as one of the most refreshing mangoes they've ever tasted. Compared with richer varieties like Alphonso, Langra feels lighter and cleaner, making it especially enjoyable during India's scorching summer months. Another reason for its popularity is its short season. Langra usually appears in late June, right when mango season reaches its peak across northern India. The harvest doesn't last long, so families eagerly wait for its arrival every year, knowing they'll only have a brief opportunity to enjoy it. In states such as Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, Langra isn't simply another mango. It's a seasonal tradition. Markets fill with stacks of bright green fruit, and longtime customers often buy entire boxes before supplies disappear. Among mango enthusiasts, there's even a saying, "If Alphonso is the king, Langra is the soul of Indian mangoes." It's a fitting tribute to a variety that proves true, greatness isn't always obvious at first glance. Sometimes the most unforgettable treasures are the ones hiding behind the simplest appearance. Number 16. Carabao, the mango once crowned the sweetest in the world. If there were a global championship for mangoes, one variety would always be in the conversation. Meet Carabao, the national mango of the Philippines and one of the most celebrated tropical fruits ever grown. For millions of Filipinos, this isn't just their favorite mango, it's a symbol of national pride. And for the rest of the world, it's often remembered for one remarkable achievement. In 1995, the Guinness Book of World Records recognized Carabao as the sweetest mango in the world, instantly turning this already beloved fruit into an international legend. The name comes from the Carabao, the hardworking water buffalo that has supported Philippine agriculture for centuries. Just as the animal represents strength and resilience, the mango has become an icon of the country's farming heritage. Carabao is also known by other names. Depending on where you are, you might hear it called the Manila mango or even the Champagne mango. Regardless of the name, the fruit has earned a reputation for exceptional eating quality and is exported around the world every year. Its appearance is simple yet elegant. The fruit is medium-sized with a graceful kidney-shaped curve. As it ripens, the skin gradually changes from green to a soft golden yellow, revealing what's waiting inside. And that's where the magic begins. The flesh glows with a rich saffron yellow color that's smooth, juicy, and almost completely free of fiber. Every bite delivers remarkable sweetness, but unlike some ultra-sugary mangoes, Carabao also offers just enough natural acidity to create perfect balance. That harmony is what makes it so addictive. Instead of tasting overwhelmingly sweet, the fruit feels clean, refreshing, and wonderfully tropical from beginning to end. Many mango experts consider Carabao one of the finest varieties for eating fresh because every element, from texture to aroma, works together beautifully. Its influence extends far beyond fresh fruit. Throughout the Philippines, green Carabao mangoes are famously paired with bagung, a fermented shrimp or fish paste whose salty, savory flavor creates an unforgettable contrast with the mango's crisp sourness. Once fully ripe, the fruit becomes the star ingredient in some of the country's most famous desserts. It's transformed into chewy, dried mangoes exported worldwide, blended into refreshing drinks, and layered into the beloved mango float, a simple yet irresistible dessert made with fresh mango slices, cream, and graham crackers that has become a favorite at family celebrations and holidays. The trees themselves are incredibly productive. They live for decades and continue producing abundant harvests year after year, making them a cornerstone of countless family farms across the Philippines. Over time, growers have also developed several outstanding strains, including Sweet Elena, Super Galila, and MMSU Gold, each offering slight differences while maintaining the exceptional sweetness that made Carabao famous. Today, despite the emergence of countless new cultivars from around the world, Carabao continues to appear on lists of the greatest mangoes ever grown. Because true legends don't disappear, they simply keep proving season after season why they earned their reputation in the first place. From India's legendary Alphonso to Japan's luxurious Egg of the Sun, from Vietnam's giant pink elephant to the Philippines' record-breaking Carabao, it's incredible how one fruit can take so many completely different forms. Some mangoes became famous for their unbelievable sweetness. Others earned their place through centuries of history, breathtaking beauty, or extraordinary rarity. And while you may never have the chance to taste every variety on this list, each one tells a fascinating story about the people, cultures, and traditions that help shape it. Now we want to hear from you. Which mango would you love to try first? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed discovering these incredible mangoes, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the world's most fascinating foods. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.